Ridley here for the Win-Win Party, and the Win-Win Party has written up some ideas that I want to share with you. Quote, "The main problem in society is conflict among various interest groups. There is a solution to this problem. It requires only a slight change in attitude from a win-lose attitude, which means the attitude that if one group wins, another group must lose. That attitude is demonstrably false. The attitude that solves our problems is win-win, which means that we can nearly always find solutions that satisfy both sides' concerns on any issue. In this short video, we'll try to demonstrate the win-win process. Then each week, we'll try to show you how win-win can be used to find unanimously agreeable solutions to some serious conflicts, like between pro-war and anti-war groups, between libertarians and agorists, however you say it, between liberals and conservatives, and so on. Each week, we'll try to resolve a different conflict. We'll also show you how to start a win-win chapter in your area and teach local candidates how to get elected using win-win solutions, and how to improve government with win-win solutions when elected. We will also show you how to start a win-win chapter in your area to teach local candidates how to get elected using win-win solutions, and how to improve government with win-win solutions when elected. The main obstacles to win-win may be unwillingness to acknowledge each other's legitimate concerns. Impatience is a problem, and unwillingness to discuss opposing views. That's also a problem. Let's start with someone mentioning a political issue that has opposing views. The issue is, the main opposing concern about this issue is, now, what are some possible solutions that would satisfy both sides to the concern? There's a history of win-win concepts. The Articles of Confederation is one. The Quakers in Pennsylvania. Washington's farewell address has some good examples. And so does the Bible. That's all you've got for video one written down so far. Am I on the right track?
Yeah.
What should I change? Now, for example, there are people that say they want to have the right to put whatever they want in their body. And on the opposing side, you've got people who say, well, if you have that right, if you're allowed to do that, you're going to abuse it. You're going to put drugs in your body that make you a threat to others. Now, to come up with a win-win solution between those two sides, ideally you'd want a mediator. You wouldn't want me necessarily being the one coming up with the solution, because I got a dog in that fight. I favor the right to put what you want in your body. But if it were me trying to come up with a win-win solution, I wouldn't just regurgitate my position. I would maybe throw out the idea of the government doing what the government is doing in some cases, and that is legalizing these drugs in many cases, but taxing them. So you tax and regulate them, treat them like alcohol, basically. That way the government's getting some revenue out of this process of people buying and using these drugs. And also the people who buy and use them are not being thrown in jail, so they win, and they win their freedom. The government wins its revenue. Not an ideal solution. I'd rather see no regulation on those things at all, but it is a win-win. A mediator could probably do better, though.